Hello, welcome to Screen Source Junior. That's right, the part of the show where we just watch a trailer. If you want to see full episodes of Screen Source where we talk about film and television news reviews and trailers, make sure to hit that subscribe button. You can watch all the rest of our stuff there. How's everybody doing today?
Great.
Good, great. Yes, I'm good. Thank you. It's good to see. This will be the first time we're using these things, and I want you to abuse its use.
Awesome.
Yes.
Let's do it.
I don't know if those are coming in, but they're fun. Regardless.
Skadoosh.
Skadoosh.
Mine says Yas Queen
Yes.
because I love Broad City.
So what are we doing? We're gonna watch the Venom trailer, the second one.
Oh,
All
good.
right.
Yeah, so
I haven't seen this yet.
First one I think was like a decently sized teaser, but we didn't really see Venom, right?
No.
The second one, which is
Or
the
no, it was like it had a reveal, like it showed him.
very end, yeah.
Sort
and
of
then
turning
like a
at the end.
quick
right,
second.
Yeah.
And then the first trailer we see him in all his glory with his teeth.
Cool.
Now we're at this.
Yes. And which one of those? One of those had the terrible symbiote.
Symbiote. Oh,
which-
they cleared that up too.
Yes.
Let's talk about it after.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So this is okay.
Yeah. This is the Venom trailer
So
number
this is
2.
the third. Oh, number
Second
2.
one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. The first one was a teaser.
Yeah.
Whoa. Whoa.
That was the teaser for the trailer.
I'm Eddie Brock. I'm a reporter. I always seem to find myself questioning something the government may not be looking at.
Is that his actual accent?
I found something.
No, he's a Brit.
Yeah, it's heavy. It's like a heavy.
I mean, it's him
I have been
talking.
Who said that?
I think he's trying to have like a
New York.
like a
Kinda.
New York.
It's weird.
Like, hey.
Yeah, it is very weird.
Look around at the world. What do you see?
Is that the guy from
Planet on
Rogue
the
One?
brink of
Yes.
collapse.
Yeah.
Human beings are disposable, but man and symbiote combined.
Jeez.
This is a new race, a new species.
Not the butt.
Ooh.
Our
Ooh.
life form.
Oh. Oh.
What do you want from me?
Oh.
Shit.
Find out. I'm so sorry.
I love that he can't control it. It just like
We
takes
cannot
over.
just hurt people.
Whoa.
Whatever we want.
Oh.
Do we have a deal? Eyes, lungs, pancreas, so many snacks, so little time.
Oh.
Oh. Oh.
God, it's always gross when someone licks somebody else's
That
face.
power. It's not completely awful.
You have no idea how much you're scaring me right now.
I love her.
Cooperate,
Oh God.
and you just might survive.
Guys, you do not want to do this, trust me.
Giant leaps will always come at a cost.
Oh
Ah.
my God. Oh my God.
Oh. That's cool.
Oh my God.
Ooh.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Ooh.
We'll eat both your arm and then both of your legs, and then we will eat your face right off your head. You will be this armless, legless, faceless thing, won't you? Rolling down the street like a turd in the wind.
What the hell are you?
We are Venom.
Oh, I have a parasite. Yeah. Name is Chen.
God. Oh my God.
That was weird.
That was super.
He has like
weird.
multiple personalities in a way.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
You know,
It's
because
true.
like he can't control it, and he's like talking to it and telling it like
It's
we can't
very-
do this.
It's very
Yeah.
Jekyll and Hyde.
Sure. Yeah. And people with
Yeah.
MPD know that they have it too.
Yeah.
Usually, yeah. As
Yeah.
it like, and there's multiple
Yeah.
symbiote,
That's interesting.
Symbiotic people.
symbiotics,
Very interesting.
relationships.
Yeah. Yeah.
I counted-
Anti-venom?
I counted 3
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah, so the guy in the
Venom, then the dude in the
in the
end
box.
fight. Yeah. Oh, 4 then. I don't know if that guy at the end that was pulling Venom.
That was the Rogue One guy.
Okay, so then there was
and
the
then
woman.
Girl. Yeah, the woman.
So I think 4.
Oh, jeez.
Who was the other one?
Damn.
Well, who's number 4?
Well, so Venom, the woman,
The guy at the
villain,
beginning.
yeah, whoever the Rogue One guy is, and then
The guy at the beginning.
The guy at
was
the,
like
the
all
box,
the
the,
box.
the original
The
box.
guy-
oh
guy.
that I think
Yeah.
it. I don't know. I thought it implied it like ate him.
Oh, I guess
Oh,
that's
you don't
well,
think
I
it-
don't know. I'm making an assumption. I guess that he's going to
Maybe.
be
that guy
the
had to
first
be a
test
contortionist, right?
Maybe.
you know, yeah, yeah.
There's a lot of,
freaking
there's a lot
awesome.
of CGI in this movie, clearly.
Sure.
Yeah, yeah. It'd be cool if he actually was a contortionist.
I think there's a lot to pick apart here. First off, I thought that little monologue thing at the very end was weird. Like it didn't. Like it felt like it was trying to be funny.
I think it was trying to be funny.
Yeah.
But the funny moment
Like
is
a turd in the wind.
Yeah, that's an awkward line, and something about having Venom say it isn't quite
Sure.
right.
Are we sure
Yeah.
that's what it actually said? I thought it
no
said
idea.
tumbleweed.
No,
I'm gonna take
it's
a-
a turd in the wind, and
That's
I
a-
know this because I didn't actually see the trailer, but I saw
People-
somebody else talking about it, and that's the
Hashtag
line.
turd in the wind.
It's turd in the wind.
I'm gonna take
Oh,
off your head and your arms
no.
and your limbs, and you're just gonna be
no.
a
You're
turd.
gonna roll down the
Oh.
street like a turd in the wind.
So yeah, it was kind of weird.
That
Turd
was
in the
lame.
wind. But the payoff of that is Eddie at the end being like, "I got a parasite."
Yeah, yeah.
That's funny.
I think he's a funny
really
guy. I think he's clearly a good actor.
He is.
I will say though, in this one, I am a little bit skeptical. Partially because I know Tom Hardy, right? I know him as like this badass. In every movie I've seen him, and he's always a badass.
Always.
And now he's kind of like this timid, like, oh, I don't want to be a part of this, like a Charlie Brown kind of guy.
No, but it's more like he wants to do the right thing. He
Sure.
doesn't want to kill people.
yeah.
Yeah.
And like he has no choice really because
That's
this
true.
thing took him over literally. So
Yeah.
he really does actually have kind of like a parasite, you know?
I
Right.
mean, yeah. It's like, yeah. I don't. It just the idea of like Eddie Brock as a character being kind of a weenie, and then casting Tom Hardy. That's sort of odd.
That's why,
Yeah.
Like,
that's
just
why
from
even the
this-
name Eddie Brock is the least weenie name.
Yeah, it's kind of a cool name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, like a
then-
broy name.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but then you cast Tom Hardy, who is, I think he's a tremendous actor.
He's great.
I
Wonderful, yeah.
will watch him.
I
in
could
just,
see why
like,
Nolan keeps
anything.
hiring
Yeah,
him.
he's
Yeah.
fantastic. But then it's kind of weird. But then because he usually does play badasses, like he is a good choice because of like fighting and stuff. Except that we don't see. Well, no, we do see him some when he's
And
got like tendrils.
He's such a good voice actor that it makes me wonder if that's actually his voice that's Venom.
I was
think it is.
wondering if he's doing the Venom voice or
I
if
think
it's
it is.
Really?
somebody else.
I think
I
it
would
is.
never
It's
guess.
so
Maybe it's probably augmented. I mean,
it's definitely
probably- yeah,
augmented, but I was like, I can't tell.
Well, I mean, and to the point where he could probably just be going, "Oh, I'm Venom," and that's all.
Yeah.
The rest is computers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I wouldn't. I
Corporation
wouldn't
like
know if
for,
that's
like
a big.
like from an actor
stretch.
perspective, yeah, I think it would be cool for him to have done it just because like
Well, yeah.
he is playing the part, so like he could just get more into it. But I
I was
wonder
like,
if
yeah,
they.
but I mean, I think it's augmented. Whereas, okay, take Bane. That was all.
That was-
Tom. Yeah, that's
that
all.
was
Tom Hardy all the way.
That's
One-
a terrible
100%.
Bane.
Sure.
You don't need to comment.
There's nobody can do that.
I
so.
know how shitty it sounds. Don't worry about
I
it.
had a weird time also with Tom Hardy's accent in this one.
Yeah, that's that thing
You
you were
know,
talking about.
It's
the
like
last
it's
time.
like he's kind of being like sort of a generic New York guy.
But
Well,
it's
I
not
can I
awful.
can hear
No,
I can
it's
hear
fine.
I can hear the Brit trying to sound.
You
Popped
can
out.
always
Yeah.
hear it.
Pops out a
You
little
can
bit.
always
There's
hear
I
it.
can-
There's
Yeah.
a handful like
It's-
it just
yeah.
depends. The guy, the
Hugh Laurie is the only one I can think of offhand. It's
even
got,
damn
but
Hugh
even
Laurie.
then,
then he sounds British. You know who
you
I
could-
did
yeah.
not know was British? Oh God, I just forgot his name. Spider-Man, the new,
Oh,
the
Tom
newest.
Tom Holland.
Tom
I
Holland.
forget that too.
I,
What?
I thought he was American.
What? He's
I-
British? Oh my god.
See,
You learn at a young age. Yeah.
He's so good that like the first time I heard him in an interview, and I was like,
Oh my god.
wait.
That blows
Does
my
Tom
mind.
Holland show up as a Brit in this movie? That'd be cool. Yeah.
But yeah. So Tom Hardy, I don't know. The accent's not. It didn't. it's just kind of a weird like.
I honestly I think it's him. I don't even know that it's the accent.
It's just him.
I think it's just how he talks. He has a weird cadence.
Yeah, he does have a weird cadence.
Yeah.
He does.
Actually, in a lot of films, he has kind of a weird cadence. I think it's almost
just Tom Hardy.
It's like how
just his voice.
Chris Walken talks like Chris Walken. Tom
Yeah.
Hardy talks like Tom Hardy.
He has a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This one was interesting too.
No, he does. I mean, he does have a heavier accent.
He
Like,
does.
He does.
Like in interviews.
he does.
I suspect he'll be in a Fatboy Slim video sooner rather than later. Yeah.
That
Fingers
would be
crossed.
Yes.
So good, and I'd watch the heck out of that.
So this one was interesting because in the other one, the whole symbiote thing, that was Jenny Slate who said it the wrong way in the other one. She was talking about the symbiote, and then the internet went, "Hey, you stop that right now. Who do you think you are?"
Yeah.
And then she's not in this trailer
Okay.
Oh,
at all.
Right. Yeah, she wasn't.
I didn't see her, and I didn't
But they
know.
also didn't say the word.
No, the bad guy said symbiote.
Oh, he did.
He
Okay,
did say
okay,
it,
okay.
and he said it what I consider the right way, the general
Sure, yeah.
pronunciation. But then Michelle Williams was in it, and I was like, I didn't know Michelle Williams was in this. This looks
Yeah,
exciting.
I didn't even.
I didn't
yeah.
know she was in it, and I agree. She's
she's
tremendous.
so wonderful.
Although I can't tell if she's just going to be damsel in distress, which is fine. I guess. Who knows?
She probably is. I mean, I would hope that
'Cause
she'd
it's a-
maybe a little like strong woman kind of
I don't
vibe
think
to
so.
it.
I don't know.
That would
She
be
does have a
great.
very blunt bang, and that could be an indicator of strength.
Sometimes it is. It's true. It is true.
A blunt bang. Is that what you said?
Either
Bang.
short hair or blunt bang.
Blunt bang. Now I have neither, so obviously I am no strong woman.
According
When
to
I think
society,
princess,
we hate
I think
you.
Bridget.
Bridget, this is what I think about you.
Boom.
You're a Yas queen.
Boom.
So it's directed by Ruben Fleischer. What else is he done?
Zombieland.
And he's coming back to also do Zombieland.
Yes, he's come back
too.
too.
We
Yeah.
talked about that on a previous episode.
Yes,
He's
yes.
done a couple of things. He did one called, I think it's 30 Minutes or Less, was Aziz Ansari, and I forget who the other guy was.
Oh, very cool.
Oh, yeah. I remember that movie.
Oh, I think it's from the kid from Zombieland even.
Yes, it's Jesse Eisenberg.
Eisenberg,
and
yes.
it's like it's got like a bomb and there it is.
That. I think that was his second.
Danny McBride. I
Well,
didn't watch
that's
that
fun.
one.
Aziz Ansari was in that too. Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Wow, his directorial debut was
Yeah.
Zombieland.
Yeah.
Crazy. Did a lot of television though.
Yeah.
A lot of
that's
Funny
kinda
or
where he
Die
came.
stuff. Cool. Robin
Some
Big.
comedy stuff. Yeah,
Six.
Robin Big, Jimmy Kimmel.
Santa
Just
Clarita
Funny or Die.
Diet.
That's Funny or Dies. I think we're.
That's right.
Interesting.
Santa
he's done
Clarita
some
is his most recent.
music videos. As
Yeah,
well.
this guy's doing
Okay.
everything. I
Cool.
kind of like that he's a little bit of everything.
Yeah, that's great.
Eclectic.
He did MIA. That's
needs it.
cool. That's very cool.
A McDonald's
She's-
commercial.
yeah.
Right. Well, I'm sure
Not,
it pays.
not
Kind
as
of
cool,
fit,
but
yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Whatever.
So
So okay, guys,
I want to be excited.
sure.
I like Venom.
but
There's no Spider-Man.
yeah,
I'm this side of nerd boy fanboy.
Sure,
nerddom.
yeah.
I don't know if I can get past that.
okay.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
just because I mean, this was the villain specifically made for Spider-Man.
Spider-Man,
Yeah.
like,
right.
You know, and like cutting that all. And I like that he eats people. I guess I like that they're talking about other symbiotes. You know, I was like, is that and event? I don't know if you guys know. There's other ones now, and it's all a big.
That's sort
convoluted
of what I
thing.
was gonna say. Is who knows? I know about Venom. I didn't know that there were other
Venom
symbiotes. So it
old
looks
school. There's one called Carnage.
Carnage,
Who was that?
yeah.
I was thinking they're alluding to.
I
'cause
thought
he's a
he was
Carnage is a
going.
prisoner.
I thought he was going to be the bad guy in this
And
film.
then, yeah, but it looked
Okay.
like it just kind of ate him. Or then he might show up at the end as the ultimate. And then
It could
but
also be
now-
the next movie
but
if
now,
there is one.
Right, right.
But
Yeah.
now and then I guess there are other there is a female Venom or symbiote. There's
Entity.
anti-venom. Yeah, there's
Okay.
there's a whole there's like
Doesn't
a-
Spider-Man also get the symbiote at one point?
Yeah,
Why-
it starts with him.
So
Oh,
wait,
yeah,
so
gotcha.
okay, there's a female, but does the female creature have to be on a female person? I mean, why can't the female
That
creature
is
be
very
on Tom Hardy?
very.
Very true.
I got to
is the
say
best.
that's interesting. That's yeah.
I'm
you should-
just saying.
you should write comic books. Totally.
It's like
Yes.
so
I
I'm
like how- I
assuming
like how
that
you
if there's
think.
a female one, then the female we saw with the knife hands, which was very
Terminator.
Terminator-y,
Yeah, it's pretty badass.
which
I
was
liked
cool. And then I think I saw a shot of I think it was her some blades.
Looked like her like shooting out. Yeah,
shooting
yeah, yeah.
blades off her back. Or that's cool. I guess I don't really know what the plot is.
Yeah.
Doesn't
Does anybody? Can anyone tell? It looks like bad guy discovers symbiotes, or they
Whatever.
find them. Whatever.
Yeah, there's some guy that's running a
This
lab.
bad dude
Yeah.
experiments to create super weapons. Is my
Yeah,
guess.
That's probably that is always the
It's
go-to,
always,
right?
you know,
Yeah.
let's
Sounds right.
create a weapon that's the ultimate weapon, and then we can sell it to the highest bidder, maybe.
Yeah, yeah.
And then of course they
Elon
lose.
Musk shows up.
That fucker. And then they like lose control of the symbiotes, and then we saw Eddie Brock in the previous trailer. It was like an accidental exposure because he was investigating the. Am I making this up? Is that what happened in the previous trailer? That's how he got he got it. It was like he was there.
I don't think it was an accident. It looked like he was sitting in like, you know, like almost like what looks like an X-ray machine.
Yeah. The MRI machine.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
so,
yeah.
but maybe.
No, that's spoiler alert.
Oh.
In the comics, that's one of the ways you can. It's magnetic stuff. Messes with the symbiote.
Oh, gotcha.
Oh,
gotcha.
so he already has because. But
I would from just what I saw, I would say he was already like
Exposed.
infected or
Afflicted.
whatever.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
and
okay.
That maybe set it off.
So we don't really know how he gets it.
Right, but he
Yeah,
gets
especially
it.
since
and
there's no Spider-Man.
Okay, and like now that you've brought it up, the more and more I'm thinking about it, I'm like, is Spider-Man gonna pop up at the end?
Yeah.
No, that is a firm no, because corporate conglomerate bullshit.
but it's Sony.
Film rights.
Yeah.
That's why actually this isn't even the first. There's supposedly in the internet mythdom world, there's a Venom movie that's been shot in the can on a shelf.
Oh.
Shot mainly because and actually it's happened before. The original the really bad Corman Fantastic Four movie was shot and shelved. Never to see the light of day.
If you
because
haven't seen
basically-
clips of that, it
Yeah.
is so funny.
So basically that was to extend their film rights of the Fantastic Four at the time. And it's been done a couple of times.
Okay.
But supposedly there is a Venom movie that is that's but it was made like there's no footage, it's on a shelf, and it was made specifically to
Extend film rights.
Right.
That's
Okay.
the sole purpose, not for release.
no.
Gotcha.
So because Spider-Man is a Sony property, right?
As
it
is
Sony?
Venom.
As
Yeah.
is Venom.
Well,
And then Sony worked it out with Marvel Studios / Disney to get Spider-Man
I don't-
into their films, but it's not.
No, I think so what happened was in the 90s, Marvel wasn't doing very great, and they had made
No,
they were selling
not.
off film rights.
Yes,
to their,
they
and
were. They needed the
Sony
money.
decided that it was too much, and they just wanted Spider-Man.
Okay.
And then I can't. There's a. I don't know. I don't remember the other ones, but so that's why some.
Yeah, I'm reading it right here. Sony possessed the film rights,
yeah.
though Sony also intends for the film to share the world of Spider-Man Homecoming, which is set in the MCU after a deal between Sony and Marvel. And then it doesn't say much else.
Well, see, that's the thing.
And
That's
this is the
Okay.
first like MCU adjacent.
Okay,
film
so
where
so
it's
the
not technically-
acknowledgement is that it is the same universe.
is that
Yeah,
what they're saying? Well,
yeah,
is
yeah,
that
well,
what, I
it's-
don't,
it
I
is
don't know that that's
intended-
what they're saying.
It's saying right
though.
here it's intended to be the first film in Sony's
I think
Sony's Marvel universe adjunct to the MCU.
I think that's whoever wrote this. that's how they wrote it.
Sure.
'Cause
Well, I know
from
there
what
was
I
a
heard is this is a separate property from, and that's why they're not.
and I remember the director making announcements about it too.
Yeah.
It's so confusing.
Yeah.
I don't know though.
dumb.
I
It's
don't know.
dumb.
I know nothing. I'm just saying it wouldn't surprise me if the best kept secret of this film is that Spider-Man pops up.
That
at
would
the
be
end.
fantastic.
That would be awesome.
I couldn't be happier to see two
Yeah.
Toms on the screen.
It
Yeah.
because they could do it.
And
if
Tom
they,
Selleck. I want Tom Selleck. I want all the Toms.
I would.
Sure, sure. Tom Selleck.
Magnum
yeah.
PI just shows up.
Yeah, yeah. Tom Selleck, Tom Hardy, and Tom Holland. All of them.
But see that I would not like that, because then that means they really just separated the two characters like so much. So you can have the films and these films, and then you can have these films, and we can say, oh yeah, they intersect. But
You want
it's
him
not.
to have shown up as the
Well,
villain in
and-
a Spider-Man film,
Yeah,
which they
well,
did do in
yeah.
episode in Spider-Man 3. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Topher
Kind of,
Grace
yeah.
played
Yeah,
Eddie
that was
Brock, who
kind of
turned.
But I
bad.
mean, yeah, I mean, like
Wasn't
yeah,
great.
originally Spider-Man is the first symbiote.
Right.
Right.
And he rejects it, and that's why he hates Spider-Man. That's his whole driving force is kill Spider-Man.
Sure.
He was
Okay.
rejected by it.
Okay.
Mm.
Gotcha.
They clearly there's something else going on here
I
because
feel-
it's
I feel
symbiote
so
versus
nerdy.
symbiote.
But I feel so
You
nerdy
are,
that
Stan.
I feel, well, yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, I feel nerdy even in the sense that that's enough for me to be like, well, I don't know, you know. And I'm just like, okay. And I want to be excited, and I like that he eats people. That's cool. That's
It's always
I'm like, I don't
cool
know.
when a bad guy
Yeah,
eats.
I get it.
I think
get
there's
it.
a lot of indifference to this film.
I think my brother feels the same way you do, Stan, because he grew up on the comic books, and I remember him reading about Venom and Carnage and all those things.
yeah.
So I think he probably feels the same.
I'm enough, but to me, it's not. It's because they didn't do it for movie purposes. They did it for. They didn't do it for like story. They did it for their rights and the
Yeah.
corporate
Stupid.
stuff. It wasn't for the.
You think
creative-
it was
for the
we
story.
own Venom, we get to use Venom. Let's make a movie about Venom.
Yeah.
Basically,
Okay.
I mean, whatever. If they're gonna be involved, we'll see. And there's the other people. So obviously he's eating people,
Right.
and that's not Disney's bag. You know?
Sure,
So
yeah.
I mean, there's
Here's-
those kind of.
here's
It's all of those things.
Something
just
fun
really-
about it though is
really
that like
just-
what superhero movie do we have that is titled after the villain?
Yeah, no,
Or that
I
is
like the
solely about
idea.
the villain. We don't
yeah,
really have those.
I think they're aiming at anti-hero, which
Yeah.
is for story.
Sure,
Maybe
yeah,
he's
yeah.
an end.
That's
He's the Dexter
I-
of
Yeah, it could be interesting.
I liked Venom when he was because he
Just-
eventually becomes an anti-hero. Like he
yeah.
stops,
Doesn't he kind of do this back
he
and forth?
he stops eating people for a while, and he kind of does good. He's kind of Suicide Squadish, I guess, in that sense.
I'm picturing
And
like
those are okay stories, I guess.
okay. I'm
So,
picturing like when Angel and Buffy's like, you know what? I'm only eating cow's blood, no more people blood. Or is
It's
it
like
was
Twilight,
Yeah.
Yeah.
where they're vegetarian
Yeah.
because they only drink animals'
Animal
blood.
blood.
Anyway,
Sure. yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah. And any other redeeming qualities you see from it, Jess?
I think that the actual Venom character looks scary, and
Looks
it's like
good.
very very
Looks real
scary.
good. Yeah, looks
and
good. Looks
I
creepy.
think it looks looks
It's
pretty
really
good.
moist.
Does look
He's a moist man.
He's moist.
damp.
Yeah.
Damp.
He's got a
Swampy.
sheen of some sort of liquid of some kind.
He has like body swamp ass.
it looks good. I like the director. I mean, the visuals do look good. It's just like I'm trying to just focus on good. But in the back of my mind, it's like.
But you have attachment to Spider-Man that, like, personally, I don't have. So I'm like, it's whatever.
I think
I'll
I'm
see it.
actually in the minority in that. I think most people are just like whatever, you know,
Okay.
even just they're like, okay, movie, cool.
Yeah.
I mean, I like Spider-Man. Don't get me wrong, but
It's
I don't
gotta be-
know. I don't.
right.
You have knowledge.
Yeah.
You have awareness.
Yeah.
and I respect that. So
Totally. Yeah.
this is one of the like. I want to see it. It looks fun. It looks cool.
Yeah.
I kind of want like people or person that I know to see it first. Somebody whose opinion I trust to see, like, to screen it for me, and then,
Okay.
and then kind of let me know, and that'll dictate whether I go to full price movie theater
Right.
or a matinee.
I do
or
like
a
that this is
dollar.
beginning of October. I can't think of a ton of movies that are coming around that time
Sure.
that like
Yeah.
I need to watch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, and then towards the mid end, I'm gonna see all of the Halloween films coming out.
right.
Right.
All the horror
all the horror movies. Yeah.
The Halloween's
Yeah.
first though, right? Isn't
Oh,
Halloween
the actual
actually up?
Halloween
Yeah.
movie. I
thought it
know
was coming
August.
out in
I thought it was
September.
September.
Maybe
September, okay.
August or September.
Waiting for
something
the
like that.
Nun. There's a lot of good stuff coming out.
I do
Yeah.
not know.
Yeah.
I agree. I think that like I will see kind of what it's doing in terms of Rotten Tomato scores and stuff like that before I
Yeah.
actually go and
Yeah.
watch it. But either way, I will watch it eventually. If I
Yeah.
don't watch it in theaters, I will definitely rent it. So it
Yeah.
looks really good.
You know, I'm very interested
me.
now. Now I'm thinking about it, like it. You know, there's Sony's starting to make kind of its version of MCU, right? There's the DCEU. So is it possible that we have a third big company with a big franchise for superhero films? Because they've already done one, which is Spider-Man: Homecoming.
Oh, right.
Right,
I
and
was
then
like,
Venom,
what?
and then we'll see what they can move forward with, if at all.
Because
Um,
it's going to depend on how the film does it and how it's received.
Right, and Fox has a little bit of that, obviously, but then we're also in the talks of final stages of them getting bought out.
Yeah.
I think the shareholders finally approved it. There's a lot of stuff going on here, but
Yeah.
I'm excited to see. Is this going to turn into the DCEU where it's hated by critics yet it makes $1 billion, or almost like Suicide Squad, or
Could be.
or do they keep it up? Like Homecoming was fantastic.
Yeah.
And hopefully this is.
It's hard for me to think that at least Tom Hardy is going to do a good job because he's a good actor.
Yeah.
So at the very least, you're going to get some good acting. And Michelle Williams is also a wonderful actress.
Very
so-
talented.
That's a good point.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
so their performances should be good.
Yeah.
The film might suck,
Right.
or it might be great. I don't know. It's hard
Right.
to know at this
Yeah.
point.
Yeah. Yeah.
It is hard to know,
That's interesting.
and my guess is there'll be another trailer.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like if I can work through not sitting through the whole movie, like
Then it's a win.
I'll go see
Yeah.
it in the movie.
Gotcha,
Yeah.
If,
gotcha.
not, if I'm just gonna be like, oh, I'm
Stan- Stanley Grump face.
Yeah.
No.
So let us know
No.
what you guys think. Are you interested in seeing the Venom movie after watching the second trailer? Are you not? Are there other things in October that you're excited about? Let us know in the comments below. My name is Dylan.
Stanley.
Bridget.
Jess.
And again, this has been Screen Source Junior. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, follow all of the verbs. Also on our Twitch channel, which will be somewhere around here. See you later. Bye.
Hey.